guys can hear me. Gonna be doing a little corn harvesting on Ray County. So, just gonna be knocking out a bunch of stuff. Haven't really been doing anything recently, just been busy. I did put out one new video today and that was about it. So we got I was on a little bit earlier, or I was just going a little while ago watching a stream, and so I knocked out these headlands in this field here. So we got to combine this field 37, that's in corn, 41 is in corn. We got to finish all this stuff, and then we got to combine 38, but we might not get to that. Heck, we might not even get to 41, I don't know, kind of depends, I guess. So haven't done a stream in a while, so but I might make this kind of a might make this like a live stream series. So I think we're gonna get rolling here. Alright, what do I got? Do I got anything in the truck? Okay. So we got the 8310. I'll give you guys a little equipment tour. So we got an 8310T tractor. We got the Kinze 1050, the big tracks on her. And then we got a Peterbilt 379. Then we got the Wilson dual axle grain trailer, or semi trailer. And then we got the Lexion 590 with the Gearinghoff 12 row cornet folding. So that's all pretty slick. We'll just go over here and start. Get lined up. Get the GPS. Turn it on. Drop her down. So, figured I'd do a stream on this. I might make this just only a streaming series. I'm not sure what I'll do. Hopefully we'll be able to get all this corn knocked out. Hopefully. I got a good amount of money, and I'll probably have to take out a loan, because this is all the stuff I own. So I got a Can-Am truck, and then this is the Gallagher tractor. Truck, tractor. This is the only tractor I got right now. Grain cart, truck. Here. Then we got the 40-foot Draper. I'll have to go pick that up. Corn head, grain cart, stuff for the truck, and a pressure washer. So that's basically it. Don't have a lot right now, but I'll probably buy some when it comes when I need to. Like this first year on the OTM, I'll probably just rent out a spreader. Money's gonna be tight. Also need to buy some haying equipment and some hay and another medium-sized tractor, because gotta cut some hay. Probably cut a little hay back here, cut this a little bit, eventually make this a field, and then I might cut around this bit here. But so we gotta combine this field of soybeans, this field of corn, and then up here this field of corn. So this will probably take us the longest, since it's the biggest field. Hoping to do a 1 to 2 hour stream. So, but here's the farm. So we got a couple of cattle going in here. Got the Quonset shop, fuel tank, grain bins. The nice thing about the grain bins, is that they're they're modded, so that comes with the map. But they're modded so that you can put propane in there and it'll dry the corn, which is pretty nice. But so, and they also have the smaller bins too. So they got these bins, and if I could find it here, these bins, which is what I'm using. And then they got the actual just plain old grain bins. So they got these, which is over at the starter farm. This one I built on my own. And then they got two different brands. They got the MFS and the, I think I'm gonna try and pronounce that, but that's pretty sick. But it'd be nice. We might actually set this to a hard worker once I get turned around here. Start looking at stuff, but I think I already know what I want to get for a hay mower. I might just set a hired worker for this, and then we can run grain cart truck, or wait for the combine to fill up. We can do a little hay. That's what I'll probably do. I'm debating on. I'm wondering, should I just keep this corn head black? Or should I keep it yellow? Or should I paint it black? Get the auger out. We're going along here pretty good. We gotta finish this top half, and then I'll probably just knock out this little weird bit here, and then go down here, knock this out. Then we'll probably just take the grain cart over here, knock this out. There's not a lot around there, really. I might buy this field. It's kind of a nice field. It's right next to, in our area, if you want to say. But I'd like to pick up all these fields. So these fields and these fields. And we could combine all these. Seriously, all the Chalmers. But hop in the quad track, or not quad track, but 2-track. Dump the combine. We're not gonna be doing any stocks, I don't think. Not planning on it anyway. But we got the cattle. They wrap around the whole farmyard, so maybe they don't. I don't think they've gone over here yet. There's some. I don't know, I might have cut it off right here maybe, but for the pasture. But we got cattle grazing in here, and their hay is running out, or the grazable hay is running out, so sell some feed. So, look at equipment. Ooh. Should we go with this? I use this way too much. I might kind of want to maybe use this self-propelled one. Let me get turned around here. Grease hitting the fence. That's the one thing I don't like about this combine is turning radius is mediocre. Could go with something like this maybe. What about the Moco? I don't want to use that Bracamia one because every time I do, then breaks a bunch of stuff. Might just get this small reel. For sure, we're getting this one. This right here. There's not really any good American square balers. I mean, these are the only two. Probably just go with this. Mowers, what do we want to do? I think I'm gonna go with. I'll just go with this. I think. Do we want the deflector? Sure, why not? We'll run the 190 on that. Or no. That's right, I suppose we can't use that. So that's on that crud. I don't know. Right now we're just gonna buy stuff because we're getting to the part of the field where it's starting to get kind of hard to drive around on. Have you guys heard about the brand new 830 quad track coming out? Just had a rain fart. The one coming out for it's gonna be by it's gonna be by Giants, I'm pretty sure. Trying to get my life checked. I think Great County is a pretty good map. I mean, in my opinion, it's just too good of a map not to do some sort of a series on. I love it. I especially love the co-op. I think that's the best part. And I like how all the fields aren't just big square fields or a bunch of dinky small fields. I like how he's got a bunch of medium fields in here. That's personally how I like to farm. I like the medium to large size fields so you can really grow your operation. But co-op is pretty sick. I mean, you got the seed fertilizer, you got the dryer set up, train is pretty cool. This farm's pretty cool. I've been thinking about doing a Grandpa's series on this. Saving Grandpa's farm. Although, so, I don't know. But this is all my doing, so when you load in, it won't be, none of this stuff will be here. This dirt road I made, I split this in part because I did not like how weirdly shaped it was, so. But I'll probably end up splitting it again, and I'll plant this little section here in alfalfa. This little bit here, I'll probably just end up plowing up with this, because I'll have this bit for alfalfa. Should have murdered when I was down here. But anyway, everything's going good right now. It's going pretty slick. It's working out pretty nice. Check out it. Alright, let me get back rolling. I might change it up a little and do a demo. I got this one combine I want to try out. Turned around here. I'll show you guys the combine. Where is it? It's not main brand. Yeah, this. I think this is it. Yeah. Get a good old Midas. Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely going for Midas. Might rent this. Throw a 16-row corn head on her. Well, yeah. This is basically the X9 of these Fendt combines. But it's got 790 horse. See, the weird thing is you see how it's got the joystick instead of default. I'm not used to that. It's kind of a neat thing about them. Electric, I don't know what that changes. Got different GPS, and you can change the style on it too, which is pretty flippin' mint. What do we wanna? Should we rent it? I mean, it'd be kind of cool if we did rent it. Put a 16-row header on her. I think we'd have to pick up more acres, for sure. Uneven. I might have a corn head we could throw on it. This is the corn head I'm running right now. 13 meters. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18-year-old corn head. That's weird. Why is it not 16? I don't think I've ever seen a 9-year-old planter or an 18-year-old planter. Huh. We could go with this. Capella black. That is not black. This is black. Yeah, no. That just looks plain weird. What's in special headers? Of course, they got a Milo head. 1, 2, 16. Oh, yeah, of course. The Milo head 16, but not the... yeah, of course. The Milo head are 16-year-old, but not the corn head. That doesn't make any sense, per usual. This combine is set up right now with base game. I think this is one of the only base game things I got. I mean, you can find the combine on Mod Hub. I'm not sure if it's crossplay or not. The truck and the trailer are crossplay. The auger is, and the drive over conveyor, and I think that's about it. My 4-wheeler's crossplay because that's a Giants DLC. I don't know, I feel like the Highlands wasn't very good. I think the only part that was good about it was the 4-wheelers, and then if I could find the tractor. This tractor, I saw it on somebody's YouTube short, and I was like, ooh, that'd be nice. Wonder if it's got the customization for no front 3-point, but nope. It's stuck on there. So I guess it is a European DLC, but whatever. I still think they should have made a American customization. That's kind of rigged. What do they got for medium tractors? We could get a 46 or a 4850. Get one of them. Now, time for the fun stuff. Now we just got a bunch of little short passes. But I don't think we'll... I think we'll just keep on combining manually until we get to the big field. Field 41. So we'll just keep on combining ourselves till we get to 41. I don't know. I'm disappointed that they haven't come out with a crossplay STS combine. This grain cart that came out the other day was pretty freaking slick. I think it's pretty sick. Got the big ol' fat tires on there. Got the patriotic farmer. I think Cedar was using this grain cart on his stream. It's pretty slick, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how they don't have like any good medium planners. I mean, even though I'm on PC, this one's buggy. They're bugged out. The only small-ish corn planter that I have is a 12-row 950 Cyclo. This is broken. This is crossplay. I've always wanted to try that Tempo K24 planter out. I've seen it on like TV commercials, surprisingly. I've seen him like advertise it. It looks like a pretty sweet planter. I mean, it's tracked. Looks like it would hold a lot of seed. Can I get a center fill? Ooh. But yeah, there's like no good medium planners out. They should start coming out with some, or they should come up, or they should start getting like some John Deere planners like the where is it? Like this line of planner, just like the smaller like 16, 12, and 8 row. I don't think they even make an 8 row of that. And same with this. Well, they might have it somewhere. I'm not sure. But oh god. What happened there? What happened behind that Quonset? I do not know, and I don't think I want to know. Well, let's go do something. Let's take the truck and hold up. Why's my stuff sliding off? This has got to be attached. I hope not. I don't know. I think this truck's alright. All this stuff, I'm pretty sure, is crossplay. I got the totes from the Fiber Dash, the tanks, or the bottom tank on the bottom. It's actually two separate tanks for my fuel tank. The bottom one is part of the truck pack. I think that so is the top one. This bed is crossplay, the truck is crossplay. I got the pump from the Fiber Dash pack. I got the idea from the, I'm not sure if you guys have seen him. FS Canada, I think is his name. He had a video about a bunch of crossplay trucks, and it was pretty neat. I don't know, I guess I need to get some more truck mods, because it's either they're broken or it just don't look very good. Just not my kind of truck. We gotta combine this field. That's gonna be a big field. I might do a different stream on that. A whole different stream. But there's the header. Just whack the mower. We'll tow this header home. We got the 40 foot. This header is crossplay. So. Kind of disappointed this thing only goes 57. I feel like this would go a lot faster in real life. Doesn't need to go much faster though, it's a farm truck. Not gonna be doing 90 down the interstate. Oh god, that was a bad turn. Jeez. Oh my god. I'm a terrible driver. Need to get better at that. You know what? Let's just pull this around so that we can just unhook the corn head and then drive right over and hook up to the bean head. Let me get this pulled around. There we go. Always, when I do my farm builds, I always forget to put in a farmhouse. Park the truck in the old barn. But yeah, this tractor gets pretty freaking loaded down, or the grain cart does. That's what I like about it, is that a lot of the grain carts, like, they just get, like, flat. They don't even go above the bars or anything. And in my opinion, if you're gonna do it like the full capacity, then that's not realistic. I mean, if you were being realistic, you're gonna have about like a mound like I have on your grain cart, you know. You're not gonna have just a little pile in your grain cart. I'm starting to understand why Squad likes these grain carts so much. It kind of looks like the one we got in real life. It's Kilbros 1950, I think. It's like a 950 bushel cart. Up in the truck. Can't wait to haul some grain out with this bad boy. Yeah, we're trucking it a pretty far way. Literally just across the yard. I don't know what the deal is. My auger, or this tractor is not staying still. Now see my auger screwed up. It's missing. Alright, let's back her up. There we go. Hop back in the truck. I think the paint scheme's pretty good. I like the brown on orange. That's the thing, though, is that you can have a fast dumping semi, but, you know, if you ain't got a big enough auger, then it's just gonna dump slow anyway. That's the thing with farm sim, I guess. It's gonna wait for the stupid thing to go down, because I don't want to wreck it on stream. Off stream, I do it all the time. Not gonna lie. You know, what I should do is I should just park the semi over that pit and then just have the grain cart dump into the semi, and then the semi can just dump straight into the auger. Hold on, I need to get this. Yeah, we're gonna have a full crud. Oh boy, we're gonna be doing some freaking snow combining, because I don't want to put anything in here, because I don't want to sell the beans yet. Well, what's the price of soybeans? Terrible. Of course. What's the price of corn? How about dried corn? I wonder, 'cause, 'cause if... 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 'Cause if one or the other would sell for more. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like they sell for about the same. Stupid amount of money. No debt yet. Keyword yet. Anyway, we gotta sort that corn dryer out. We gotta get him going right away, because we're gonna be combining in the snow. I saw Brockamia has some pallets. Yeah. Pallet of propane. I wonder. Hmm. Hmm. Looks like this don't take it. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna buy a gator and do what I did on one of my other saves. If I could find it. But what I did is I just had the liquid thing on the back, and I just cheated in the propane. This does not hold propane. Okay. That don't either. I'll just forget it. Make that dang spade. God, that looks ugly. Too late now. Saying strict use is going to be for propane and propane only. Be nice if I could. Ooh. No, that's right. Those are in 22. But in 22, I got a propane truck. Or I should say, it's like an attacher for like an old 70s truck. Is that all the... Boy, don't take a lot of propane. Alright. It's running now. So. I think we'll just have to combine until we get a cart load. Or until we fill the semi-cart and combine. When we fill the dryer. Or fill the grain bin. But we're definitely gonna make a boatload of money since the dry corn sells for, well, on my phone. Since the dry corn sells for a stupendous amount. Sells for $2,000 per 1,000 liters. So right now, we would make 280 grand. Actually, no, that'd be 300 because it was 249. So, not even including the environmental. Did I already unload this? Boy, it is a struggle. I didn't know that was a feature where they got the raises it down. Alright, time to buy some more equipment. You know what? I'm very tempted to do this and just say 1 rose for seed, 1 rose for fertilizer. I'm very tempted to do that. I've seen a lot of nice setups on YouTube Shorts. That planner, Jesus. Hopefully I can get back onto a week to week, or at least once a week upload schedule. But otherwise, doing pretty good. Looks like it's some pretty decent corn, I guess. I mean, it's obviously not. It could be way better. Hopefully we'll get twice as much next year off of this field, because we're on the yield map. It is not the greatest, but we didn't put down any fertilizer or lime or anything, because as you can see in the top right hand corner, this is our first year on here, so. Jeez, the brakes suck on this thing. Maybe once Christmas comes around and I'll be on Christmas break, we'll be able to pump out a bunch of videos. Otherwise, everything is going pretty good. Be nice if we could get. There's a bunch of mods from 22 that I miss. Like, what's it called? The Magnum. Those case early riser planners. A couple of maps. I wish we had the old. I think it'd be really nice if we had a mix of the 25 and 22 versions of what do you want to call it? Alma, Missouri. It'd be nice if we could have both the versions of them. Because I like how in 25 how they merged a bunch of fields together, but I also don't like how they got rid of the spot up by where the grain elevator is now, if you know what I'm talking about. So if anybody ends up rewatching this, looking for some people to do a series with. So, if any of you guys want to do a series, I guess it don't matter. It'd just be nice if you had Discord. You gotta be above 13, so 13 or older. But just looking for some people right now to play with, because there aren't really a whole lot of people. Or I guess haven't done anything with American Farmer in a while. I forgot what his thing is. The guy who I did the episode of Anderson Brothers with. Sorry, that video kind of got a little long. I didn't realize how long that was going on for. But yeah. Otherwise, everything is rolling pretty good right now. I think we'll bring the cart down to this end of the field and unload what we got on here, and finish that little bit off, and then we'll do a couple of that little bit over there. I might change it up a little bit and just switch to beans just for fun. You know, it's not really the most realistic thing to do, but well, we might actually. I think we will switch to beans once we fill the bin. I think that's how we'll do it. So we only got one field of soybeans. I might buy another. This field, if I'm gonna buy another, it's gonna be this field, maybe this field, maybe these two fields, or one of them. Hold on, let me turn automatic engine start off. So I've got to listen to everything start up every time. Let me take a picture real quick. Ooh. That's pretty slick. I have a bunch of other pictures too. I got a pretty slick background picture. I might use that on one of my posts to find some people to play with. Because I'd like to do like a series where we could get like 3 or 4 people in it. And we could do like what the squad used to do, or what they're kind of doing now. With how they got a bunch of people on one server. But it might not work out the greatest due to the fact that I wonder, well, it'll all kind of depend on if you need an RPC to run a G-Portal server. If you don't, then I could just ask for one, probably. Probably just do like a month, because I don't think I'd get, I don't know, but I gotta get the people first, so. But it'd be nice if we could get some more people. Getting the corn knocked out. We got most of it done already, or a good amount of this field done already. So that's going good. Oh yeah. Could do this DB 120 Oh yeah. Just a little planter. We're only a couple acre farm anyway. Just a little farm. Or just a little planter. Honestly, one thing I've kind of noticed in Farm Sim is that it's hard not to make a profit. You know, I mean, if you got decent or anywhere close to decent finances, you know, I mean, especially with dry corn, I mean, all you gotta do is you can just buy corn equipment, or just take out a $500,000 loan, buy some land, get a corn dryer, and then all you gotta do, it's the land, buy the equipment you need to raise some corn, and then just grow corn, and then dry it down, sell it, make a crap ton of money. Cause dry corn's just like that, I guess. I might try out if I could find a good cotton picker mod, like an older John Deere cotton picker. I might try that out. I don't think Missouri is really far enough down though to do cotton. I'd have to find like a Georgia map. Maybe I got one Kentucky map that I might try out, but pretty slick setup right here right now. But it's not really yielding the best, I guess. It could do a lot better, that's for sure. After we finish this field, I might even go over and do a just had a brain fart. Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. I might switch over to a different save I got and show you guys that one. I got a save on New Glarus, Wisconsin. I think I'm working on planting on there. Planting corn. I mean, that's pretty much all I raise because I only had one bin. And that's pretty much all I really needed. And I didn't really want to grow soybeans at that small of a scale. And I might as well just plant everything corn because I needed it for chopping silage. So, need some gleaner combines. That's what we need. We need just a whole bunch of mods in general. I mean, this STS I got off of itch.io, and it's alright, I guess. I mean, it's not the greatest. I think, like, some of the corn heads that came with it are, I must have downloaded it twice or something, but some of the corn heads that came with it are kind of bugged. Like, these 4 corn heads, they're like, physically the same. Like, you know, the 643 and these two 643s look the same. These two 8-rows look the same. But I think one of them doesn't show textures, like the texture of the corn coming in, and one does. So that's kind of annoying. But I can't believe Farm Sim's already been out for a year. That's what surprises me. Because it sure as heck does not seem like it is. Been out for that long. Just mod wise, I guess too. There's been like no good mods. Well, that tractor that came out the other day from EY Modding. That was a freaking nice tractor. This tractor right here. This is a really nice tractor. I think everybody can agree. Even some of the John Deere guys. That's a pretty nice mod. Little Mahindra. Yeah, that tractor's pretty slick. I haven't used it. I think the only time I used it was when I was working on my other save on Erie County. Oh, don't. I got a roll shame. Pick up that little bit. I feel like I don't know why, but it seems like nobody really uses these. Or I haven't seen anybody really use this combine a whole lot. But, I don't know, I don't know what I want to do, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. See, now I can just get, in this thing, I can just giddy up and go right away. Be nice if the scale worked, but, you know, like a lot of things in this game, it doesn't. I had a 4960 on this grain cart, and I had big fat tires on it. I don't know what they were. I think they were Midases. But holy cats, I had a big load on there, and that 4960 was struggling. Well, I'm not sure. I don't think that'd be very realistic, though. As I had that same setup on 22, and when I had that thing, I think I had it like 3/4 full. I couldn't even drive without it popping a wheelie. So that was kind of annoying, but whatever. Is what it is. Can't really do nothing much about it. Alright, get back to rolling here. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty mint. I think it's pretty freaking sweet setup. I might color the cornet black. Ooh, that might be a good setup. I think I'll finish up this field and call it a day. I think for streaming wise. So. We got this little bit left. I think I'll probably just finish this field. Empty everything out. Park everything up. Call it a day for live streaming wise. So, everything's rolling pretty good right now. Yeah. Ain't really a whole lot to it, I guess. I guess that's kind of what live streams are for. Well, I'm thinking about doing a live stream on Uncle's farm. To meet, do a plant live stream, but I can't. I don't want to do that yet, because I've done I got a bunch of episodes that I just haven't posted yet. Haven't really gotten the time yet, I guess. Been real busy, but I think I'll be probably posting a couple more videos, because I'm done with corn harvest in real life and fall tillage, and starting to get cold, so snowy and all that. Starting to get a little bit cold and snow. What should I do here? Should hop in the 2-track, bring him over here, have him, and then have him follow me over to the truck, and we'll dump everything on there, and dump everything in the bin. Or actually, might do a little bit of hand. Maybe. I think what I got on here alone will fill the truck. Maybe, maybe not. I think we got over 19,000 on there anyway. I think if we do a multiplayer series, kind of back to where I'm going, I know I'm kind of hopping around on topics, but I think if I do a multiplayer series, I think I'd like to do it on, other than Anderson Brothers, I would really like to do a series on Waseca County, or Alma, Missouri. Preferably Waseca County, though, because that's a really nice map. I personally like it. I think Waseca County is a pretty good map, I guess, in my opinion. Alright. Double dumping. Get this last little bit. Load it here onto the truck. Yeah, no, we aren't fitting all this. Have to put our auger in so we don't hit. There we go. I wish that bunk line, see, that bunk line there is actually just a fence. It's a customizable, it's like a fence. I got it off of itch.io, but it's kind of pointless because you can't actually use it as a feed bunk, which is kind of annoying, but I guess is what it is. We'll shut the combine down, probably let it cool off a little. We'll just leave that sit there for a little bit. Yeah, I keeps on. God, that really bugs me. Why this auger keeps on moving, I don't know. It bugs the living crap out of me. guess. Ooh, I forgot to show you guys. This is the cool part about Ray County, Missouri. These will appear and disappear. But look at this. They actually modeled it in so that there's deer and all that. And actually, I remember one time I was combining this field. He might be here, he might not be. But anyway, I remember one time I was combining this field, and there was a turkey like right there, or somewheres. So that was kind of neat. Well, that's the cool part about this map is they got little things like that that just make it a really nice map. Did I see another one? Huh. Right there. $2. No kidding. But anyway, we'll get this unloaded. Probably call it a stream for now. See, that's the weird thing about these bins, is that these have the same, like, drying capacity. Like this. This is the same capacity as the smaller bins that are on the main floor. This emptied out. Oh, just leave the truck right there for now, because I think we probably will fit it the whole grain cart in this field, I think. Shut the truck off. Shut the tractor off. Finally, shut the combine off. Alright, I think that's it for now, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later I'll see you guys later, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for getting me to 30 subs recently. But anyway, if you're looking for, or if you want to know where to contact me about the if you want to play with me, just comment on one of my videos, or you could reply to the post that I put out. I'll probably put out another new one, maybe. So anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Hopefully I'll start being able to play more, give you guys more videos, upload more, and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.